was a prayer warrior, stuff out of my body. I gave him some money for a man. I wanted it to perch on me. I became a church girl, giving a man my money. How to? Yes, I did it. Story time. I have this hot gist for you guys, and I can't wait to share it. Like, I'm finally opening up about the crazy things I have done because of Adam, because of a man. Oh my god, I'm so shy even saying it. But before we dive right into this video, let me introduce myself. Hey besties, I'm Prudence Holly, and if this is your first time of seeing this lovely face, I'm Prudence Holly, and you're welcome to my channel. We are upcoming year, we know, with little views, but with time, 2024 is my year. I proclaim it, I accept it. 2024 is my year to shine, besties. And for the returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, for coming back to watch another episode of my vlog. Yes, guys, I'm super excited. And Happy New Year if I haven't told you Happy New Year yet. So, Happy New Year. I'm officially saying it now, Happy New Year. And, guys, my birthday was on the 2nd of January. Wish me happy birthday, please, on the comment section. I just want you to wish me a happy birthday. I'm a year older. I can't believe I'm at this age which I am today. Like, I'm getting old, oh. But let's not go there yet. Let's not go there. We must make it. So before I get old, I have this plan at the back of my head to conceive my third child. Yes, this year, hopefully. But for now, this first part of the year, this first 6 months, I'm chasing career. So hopefully I might postpone it to next year, 2025 again. So I never can tell. But let's dive right into this video. So the title of this video is Crazy Things I Did for a Man slash Adam. Yes, guys, I have done so much. But I'm that kind of person that easily detach myself from negative environments. Like if I know that it's not going to favor me anyway, I just pick myself out and I just go, because there's nothing in this world to be crying or doing all sorts of things because of a man. You get me? So the first on my list, because I wrote a full list, I was just sitting there and I was like, I've really done many things. So I was just thinking. No. I'm so ashamed of myself. Good. So the first on my list would be giving a man my money. I gave Adam my money. So let me break this down. When I was still growing up, I think back in my grandparents' home, because we usually go back there to spend holiday, and there was this fine, cute. Then I was really into fair boys. Like, if you were not dating a fair boy as at then, like a teenager growing up, if we're not like friends with a fair boy, you haven't started. So I think I went home. I went to my grandmom's place for the day. And I met this fine, fair, tall, older boy, because he was older than me. I think about 15 years or so, or 10. I don't really know, but he was older and tall. Like, I think I have a thing with tall boys. Now I'm realizing it because I've been so obsessed with tall men, tall Adams. So this guy, okay, we were talking and we are friends. My first holiday, I went back home. Second holiday again, he came. When my daddy bought for us to consume during our holiday period at my grandparents' home, I will remove some and then give him. So, and my parents give us pocket money to like hold in case we need anything that we want to buy. Instead of stopping my grandparents, just go get it yourself. You get me? So I think one certain day he came and was like, then now he's a big boy, other than me, he's using a phone, and he requested for money. Yeah, I can remember vividly very well. I gave him some money, but I don't really know the amount because then I was not that, should I say, sharp. to just capture what was happening. So I can't really remember the amount because it's a very, very long time, 20 years plus. And so I gave him money, and each time I come for holiday, he will request for money. So I just kept giving him my money. I was so happy to go to my grandparents' place for holiday. Not that I miss my grandparents, but because I wanted to see this fair, fine boy. So I just kept giving him money. To a certain point, my dad was like, okay, we are not going to be going to my grandparents' place every um holiday season, every school break. So after that, after my dad cut us off from going to my grandparents' place like every holiday period, I think gradually I just forgot about him. I moved on with my childhood life. It's crazy, right? Then I moved on with my childhood life and so on and so forth. I can't remember the rest. I think the rest is history. Of course, it's history. So the second thing on my list would be washing Adam's clothes. Not when I'm married now, because obviously I wash my husband's clothes now that I'm married. But then when I was like still growing up, I washed a man's clothes. Like, am I stupid? I'm thinking. Uh-uh. I think something was wrong with me. I was should I say I was trying to be a good girl? Because back home I don't even wash. We had washing machine growing up. So I don't know what happened to me. Maybe the love shocked me where. So I picked up this guy's clothes, and then you know how boys' jeans are so thick, and then I started washing it. But I can't really remember the particular person. I know I could not even wash my daddy's jean then, but I washed a guy's clothes. And they were like jean, thick jean. Oh, also history. So let's see. So the third one on my list would be each time like my church had my church or my grandparents' church, because we were close to my grandparents, because we stay in like the same area. It's just like 50 naira, 100 naira transport. And it was also a leggable distance. Like I could actually move from my house here to my grandparents' house here, like a trackable distance. So I remember my grandparents' church. We would go for this all night vigil. And me, I don't like church. My dad doesn't like church. He doesn't like going to church. But I feel, or I knew he was a Christian, but saying going to church every Sunday, no, I think I can actually count the amount of times I saw my dad go to church with us. Yes. So I think I grew up with that kind of footstep, but I'm gradually removing that kind of lifestyle from my life. I go to church now. I'm a full born Christian. I love God. I love God so much. And then normally when okay, this happened after my dad died, because if my dad was still alive, I would never go for vigils. Like we would never go for night vigils, stay till the next day, and no now. So I went to, or we all went. My mom and my siblings, we all went to my grandparents' church for vigil. And I'm trying to remember, yeah, but I'm trying to remove some certain details while remembering. So what happened was, initially I would say no, I don't want to go to church because I don't like going to church back then because of my dad. But after he died, so um, we went for vigil, and I agreed to go for vigil because there was a boy in the church my cousin introduced me to, and I ended up dating him, kind of, childish teenager stuff, stupid things. So, and I usually go to the church. In short, I love going to the church because of that boy. I became a church girl. Like I would, like from Thursday till Saturday, I'll be looking for what to put on just to go to church. So I was going to church. I was a prayer warrior because I knew that guy was also in that department. An opportunity for me to meet and see him, like the joy in your face when you see your crush. So that's it for that one. I'll just let that slide. So the other crazy things I know I did for a man was acting rich and spoilt, showing off my new phone my dad got me. Mind you, we were growing up, we were like in the middle class. We're not rich, and we're not poor. We're just there, like here. You know, there are different stages. Yeah. So we're just there. So my dad got me a new phone, and there was this boy. Okay, he was not fair. Obviously, he was not fair, and I think it was like a 31st night or a 24th night. So my dad got me a new phone for December, and he allowed us to go outside. My typical Nigerian father would not allow us to go outside to shoot fireworks. But that particular evening, he allowed us to go outside to shoot fireworks. So I had to take my new phone with me. So I was acting rich, spoiled, and daddy's girl, and I showed this guy my new phone. We had nothing. Like, I was just crushing on him. I wanted him to be like, oh, I need you, I like you, I want you, because I'm rich, and then I'm daddy's girl, and I get whatever I want from daddy. I wanted him to be like, fall on me, like, fly with fly with sport food. I wanted it to perch on me. But he did for a little while, and then he found someone richer than me, and then he moved from me to the other girl. Oh my god! But nevertheless, I was not angry. I still felt happy, and then moved on quickly. Mind you, we were little, and it was not marriage, so let that slide. I did that just to get my crush. So the other point I have would be, I think this point is kind of 18 plus. This particular point would be when I was in my uni. Yes, and then there's this thing called squirting. I don't know. I think it's a popular word now. Many people know it. So um when I heard about it, I browsed about it, and I was like, this kind of thing they happen again. We'll never finish our normal style of, you know what I mean? And then there's another one that's called squirting, that the water has to come out from you. So when this guy was dating, like, was like, we were having conversation about it, and then he mentioned it, and I was like, me, I don't know it. Oh, I don't know it. I had to go back to the hostel, read about it, browse about it, learn about it, experiment on how I could process that stuff out of my body for a man. For a man that will not be my husband tomorrow. For a man that is not putting food on my table. I had to learn. I did not finish learning I did not learn my book finish. Oh. I did not read my book. I did not study my book. As a microbiology student that I was back then, I did not go to lab to experiment with acid and the rest. I had to learn, study, read on how to sports. It's funny, right? Yeah. All these things I'm saying, they are so annoying. I'm so shy saying them, but we have to tell you what we went through back in those days. I have to release this kind of content because looking back, it's so funny. It's super, super funny. So I think another thing I really did for, or because for a man or for Adam, would be using my school fees to flex. Yes, I did it. So back in school, because I went to a private uni, normally I pay my school fee through draft. So there was a certain time my mom gave me my school fees because there was no time to draft it, and she was so busy. So she gave my school fees in my account. She sent it to my account, and I had to just go to school and then pay it directly to the school account because there was a bank in school. So the money was so huge. I've never gotten that kind of money in my life. I've never seen that kind of money in my life or in my account. So when I got to school, I was not the only one that did this stuff. Oh. Hey God, oh. So when I got to school, I was supposed to pay the money. initially. I didn't tell anyone that I had that kind of money in my account because they are bad friends. So I was hanging out with some friends and they were like, oh, they ate their school fees and they replaced it ASAP without exam period or without deadline. I was like, how did you do it? So most of them were just telling me points. After they spent it, the money came back. They took money, extra money from their parents, and they just piled the money up and then paid school fees. I was like, oh, so that's how you people do it in school, eh? Okay. I started spending I got a new phone, started fixing hair, fixing lashes, nails. Started looking good. You know now, I was a cost rep then. So cost rep is looking good. um, the money was down to like I rented a house. I rented off campus. I rented a house. Okay. The money was so sweet, man. It's good to spend money that is not yours. Even till date, I love spending money that is not mine. So the money was down to like 100 or 150. I can't really remember. And I was so broke because I had to pay my fees. Like we had like 2 or 3 weeks till exam, and they were already say if you haven't paid your fees, you are not going to be allowed into the exam hall. Blah blah blah. Mama, you know, I said it's supposed to be a crazy things I did for Adam. I'm leaving the Adam part of this school fees because the boy I spent the money with, he not even get here to pay back the money. He could not even bring out 50K to say, my babe, take. When we even dating safe. Oh my god. Crazy me. So it was time to pay, and then this idiot not even serious for school. And me, I don't want to drop out or ask my mom for a huge sum of money again. My little allowance self can't even cover up the school fees. I was supposed to just take like 50,000 and then pay the remaining and then complete it, or gather 50,000 from my allowance, my monthly allowance, and then just complete it. But I fucked up. I was just spending like an idiot. So how did I even? Oh my god, I did many things. I begged. I started looking for a new boyfriend. And God brought somebody to pay off my school fees debt. Yes, that is for that one. I'm not going to go into details because God brought a savior. So God brought someone. He brought a helper for me and I paid my school fees. Can you imagine a course rep not entering an exam hall to write that exam? So what have I been doing? Am I not supposed to be showing a good example? But I dropped that course rep title because I do like this for school. I diverted and it was not just for me again because I just wanted to explore a little and I dropped that post. So I'm trying to think of other points, but there's nothing coming in. I just hope this little points I have talked about the crazy things I did for Adam. Yes, the first person God created, the first man, is like enough for you guys to laugh and then enjoy this video. Please, if you enjoyed this video, put a love emoji on the comment section. For those that are watching without putting a love emoji, I know all of you. I'm just joking. I don't know any of you, but I know my sweet, sweet super besties, the ones that usually comment, will also comment. Please comment and then also wish me a happy birthday. If you haven't wished me yet, put it down there. Happy birthday, Holly, and I'll be so excited. I know it's past, but I'll be so happy. And see you guys later on my next video. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you watch this video to this extent, this is a special kiss for you. Love you. Bye.